Hey guys, I'm Coach Skeete, and guess what? I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Keep the Queens go hard. Rising star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Shoot.
Whoa, keep that track rolling, Kevin.
I
We
know,
bumping up in this day.
like
And Texas A&M stand up. Who got next?
Who got
SLT Nation, welcome back to another episode of Sports Life Talks. You Got Next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. 2022 has been a blessing. We have came out of the gates running and gunning. We almost resemble an Aggie team down there at Texas A&M. And we got y'all a special treat today.
Yay.
That's right, Cam. We broke the maroon out. We broke the maroon out of the closet, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
We want to introduce y'all to Coach Vernette Skeete. How you doing today, Coach?
I'm doing good. I am blessed. I am excited. I am happy about the new year. Feeling nothing but abundance and accomplishment this year.
I love it. Y'all look in the background because she's in the hotel. Coach stopped off in the middle of the season to rock with us. So, hey, we're gonna make this a live one. If this is your first time checking out the channel, we want to say thank you so much. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the Louisiana, Mr. Yeet himself. I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, my partner in crime, the head coach, KT Cam. Man, how you feeling today, bruh?
Man, I'm feeling like I should be playing a Little John song for some reason. I don't know why, but
Go ski. Hey, cuz, Cam, you don't look natural in that maroon though. You don't look natural. I don't know what about it. It's something a little off with you in that maroon.
It's all right.
Man.
We work with everybody.
no. But B. Jones, let me say this: everybody who knows me knows I rock with the Florida Gators.
Okay,
but my first football college experience was 2 years ago, and we went where, B. Jones?
Hey, to aggieland, and it was
like
absolutely amazing. Great experience. Coach, we're going to talk a little bit about that experience down there, how y'all made us feel at home. But listen, if this is your first time checking out the channel, again, thank you, and thank you again, because it is very important for us to keep these missions going of exposing and giving these voices a platform and telling these amazing stories, and we can't do it without you. So listen, we got to ask a big favor of you, whether you're a female college basketball fan, whether you're just a hooper, a basketball fan, whether you want to be recruited to A&M, or if you're just a fan of Coach Skeete in the building, we need to ask a small favor of you, right? We are trying to break the algorithm and get over 1,000 subscribers, and we are this close. So we need your help on the count of three. On the count of three, in Sports Life Talk tradition, we need you to smash that subscribe button. You ready, Coach Skeete?
Yes.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Houston, Texas.
Subscribe.
College Station. We show a bunch of love. Check this out. If you did smash that subscribe button, again, I'm going to say thank you again because it's very important to us. But listen, we got over 100 episodes of season 1. We got stories of coaches, actors, content creators, models, hip hop. It don't matter. Some of the dopest college athletes from football, baseball, basketball. Go check out these stories, you guys. I mean, we got plenty of content for you to sit there and enjoy. And listen, stick around to the end of the show because Kevin and I, we have a contest going for the month of January that you will want to hear the rules so you can come on and make you a little of this SLT bread. All right, Coach Skeete.
All right.
You gotta smile. You gotta smile. You recruit me already, Coach. I want to go play in Texas A&M.
Make them believers now.
I want to go play in Texas A&M, but Coach Skeete, listen, it ain't all fun and rainbows and puppy dogs for you. You gotta cross the burning stands. You gotta cross the burning sands and go through the Sports Life Talk initiation. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go, KT.
All right, Coach. To initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Okay. All right. And no, well, kind of a specific order, but I have to say Jay-Z, Lauryn Hill, Tupac, Biggie. I know East Coast, West Coast, but I'm going to throw one out there, a little bit of curveball, because he like my spirit animal, Meek Mill. And just because he my spirit animal, like, I just be like, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was...
I'm going to give you credit on Meek Mill. I was jamming some Meek Mill the other day, and I was like, why Meek don't rap like this?
Man, it's you know, when I'm in there and I'm working out, I'm in the gym, I need to shake off some negative energy. I throw that Meek Mill on there, and it just remember, like, hey, we from the, like, let's go. No, like, I love Drake. I love all of those too, but, like, you know, them my go-tos. If you're going to say top 5, I got to kind of give it to them.
Now, Meek fire. When you listen to Meek's content, especially when he was hungry and he was coming out, and then Meek's story is unique. So I know this ain't a Meek Mill show, but Meek's story is unique. So I got to show love to Meek as well.
All right. So what are some of your favorite sports teams?
So I always grew up Chicago Bulls, so, you know, because obviously, you know, you're the greatest player alive, you know, the GOAT, Michael Jordan. Watched him. I was a Dallas Cowboy. I haven't followed as much as I should, but I grew up being also a Dallas Cowboy fan. I have also just forever been a fan of, you know, the Miami Hurricanes and the Florida Gators, just for that's college football. But you know what? I also love Minnesota Lynx, just because of my Moore and what she's done there. You know, I was a Comets fan when, you know, Cheryl and Cynthia Cooper was playing there too. But those are some of my favorites that I just kind of always root for. And then, you know, I'm a hopper when it comes to LeBron. Anywhere LeBron go, I go. So I kind of, like, you know, I'm a Cleveland fan. I definitely was a Heat fan, and then, you know, now I'm a Lakers fan. You know, bipartisan. So,
me too.
But I'm not a true. You know, I'm following LeBron like everybody else.
Yeah, we're right there with you, Coach. All right, so who is your favorite superhero and why?
Wonder Woman. It's actually a funny story. A group of me and my friends, we call ourselves the Wonder Women, and just because obviously, you know, Wonder Woman really fights different than anybody. She doesn't really, you know, she uses her power. She doesn't really hurt people. You know, she's always careful, you know, but it's for the good. And sometimes she diminishes herself so that she can kind of make sure she's protecting the world. And I feel like I've done that a lot in my life, just making sure sometimes you got to, like, kind of blend into the norm, you know, blend into the average, blend into the commoners, you know, to protect them and keep them, even though they don't know they need protecting. So me and my friends, we always call each other the Wonder Women, just because, you know, a couple of my other friends, they were nurses and things like that. So they're like, we're always like our life is about service and giving back and helping people. So that's something that we just kind of use as our little thing, our Wonder Woman.
Oh, that's perfect. And if you didn't know, the Black Wonder Woman, what's her name, B. Jones? Because you know I've said it on this show many a time. Come on, man.
It's Nubia, right?
Nubia.
Oh, you know what? If you would have said Pam Grier, I would have been like,
shoot, Pam Grier.
She probably really is the Black Wonder Woman.
You know, so I was like, okay.
Now you got me thinking about Pam Grier. Okay, so Nubia, since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
You know, I'm gonna go to a Jay-Z joint that people probably don't, but Bam. Just because it has a little bit of my Caribbean, you know, it's kind of because my dad's from Barbados, so it kind of throws to that. But it's just kind of like cool, calm, and then boom. You know,
Coach,
so
I don't know.
That would be.
I don't know why I felt like it was some jerk chicken in here somewhere for me. Hey, now you talking about y'all from the Caribbean? Can you throw down? Can you throw down, Coach?
Oh, right. man. Mama taught me well. You know, rest in peace to my mom. But yeah, we cook. We cook. We cook. We good.
Hey,
my players they're like, listen, Coach, you cooking today? I'm like, yeah, I guess so.
Just stop playing if you have two people show up at your door at College Station.
That's one thing. My household is always, you will never be hungry. You know, I've had players that I didn't even coach. They say, come overseas and I ain't had a home cook. Hey, come. You can eat in my kitchen. Food is available. You know, food and love. We're going to chop it up. We're going to feed you a good meal. We're going to minister to your soul. We're going to get you on the right track. But we going
This episode already got me hungry, Kevin. I know what I'm doing as soon as we get off air. So.
No doubt. Hey, so before we move on, make sure in the comments, y'all let us know what you thought about Coach's top 5. I loved it.
Yeah.
Me too.
Come on now. What y'all thinking? Y'all got, and I was going to go Eve. Because I just wanted to make sure, but I said, yeah, man, because listen, it was Eve when she first came out, she embodied a genre that wasn't even being touched. And then she just was like, you know what? I can't, y'all can have it because I'm not going to be commercial. And that's what I love about Lauryn Hill, too. It's like, you know what? I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do it raw. I'm going to do it real. I'm not, if the trend shifts, I'm not shifting with it. Like, this is me to the authentic core. And I love artists like that. It's like, the mumble rappers, the changes and all of this. Like, no. We're going to stick to the core. Like, if we kept going, I was going to come with DMX. I was going we just said top 5, so I had to cut it off somewhat. All right.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you being on time, unlike Miss Lauryn Hill. So, B. Jones, with that said, I think it's safe to say that
one of my last concerts I went to, she was not on time, but
probably 2 hours late.
Yeah, she was not on time. It's hard when they strangling the life out of you behind the scenes for your music. So it's different. Everybody got their reasons.
All right,
but guess what? Everybody stayed there to see it, isn't it?
Hey, you had to. You paid that money.
I'm trying to tell you. Marching. All right, Coach Skeete. Well, welcome to the SLT family. We so happy to have you. We know you had to stop down in the midst of a busy season. Yeah. On top of that, your team probably dealing with all kind of Omicron and trying to keep all the girls safe.
COVID it's been a lot. It's definitely been a lot with that. Just trying to battle and adjust though. But that's like my theme of life. Like, okay, adjust.
There it is. Well, let's talk about your theme. Let's talk about your life. So now you from Malone, Florida? Or you from the coast? Or where exactly are you from?
I was born in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So Broward County. Shout out to Broward County. But yes, I grew up in high school at Malone, which is a small area right in between Tallahassee and Panama City in the Panhandle of Florida. And it is a basketball school. All of my Jackson County people are probably standing up and proud and gleaming. I'll say that's really why I took my love for basketball. Just trying to follow my brother around, honestly, playing and running around on dirt roads. My mom's house, was still on a dirt road because it's the country. So, there's, blackberries growing on the side, there's goats.
Hey, that's a throwback there, because we used to do that all the time, eat them raw blackberries. My mom used to be like, boy, y'all better stop doing that.
You can't find them in the store that sweet, But
they were delicious.
Those were the good old days. So, so Jackson County is a really big, the Malone Tigers, a big basketball, just instituted program. We only had basketball, didn't have football. So the whole community just kind of thrived around, basketball. I also was the head coach there when I first got my start. That's how I got into coaching. So once I graduated from college, shout out to Alcorn State University.
Coach, you taking all my material right now. All right. Yeah, so Kev normally kind of walk around with his chest a little bit out when we get these former hoopers that's kind of middle-aged coaches, and he think he want to do something. He ain't talking today though, because I saw you was actually doing some hooping back in the day, putting up some numbers though, huh? I mean, I checked you out at Gulf Coast State Commodores. You led them to 75-1. Like, who does that? What is that, JUCO ball, or what was that, college?
JUCO, so in our area, it wasn't very big, very, very vast. Like I said, we kind of had it. So junior college was like the natural progression. So I went to Gulf Coast State College, and, we went undefeated, won a national championship, lost one game, one season, and I actually ended up coaching back there as well. So when I left Miami, the University of Miami, when I was assistant coach down there, I ended up taking a head coaching job, replacing my former coach, Coach Rooney Scovel, who's a legend, who the court is actually named after now. And like my basketball mentor, I replaced her. And I took the team, to a couple of state championships and went on the nationals and did that. Not as great as she did, but we did a lot of successful things.
And then, Coach, you went on to Alcorn, HBCU stand up.
It's always good.
It's always good when we able to get on this platform and talk about HBCU. Kevin and I just kind of feel like we giving back a little bit. So you went on to Alcorn and had an illustrious career over there as well. So, okay, you won some rings at Alcorn.
You know, they say winners win, and that's, you know, competitors compete, and I'm blessed to say I have won as a player and a coach on every level I've ever been on.
Well, we're going to talk about that, because that's one of the things that doing my research on you, I learned three letters, and y'all might see me walk around with a T-shirt that say NBW, Natural Born Winners. I saw that on your IG. I was like, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. So you've actually been a part of two major rebuilds as a coach. So we're gonna move forward. We talking about you as a coach. You were part of two rebuilds of two top 25 programs. Yeah. Without giving out the secret sauce, you know, like on the Food Network, they tell you all of the recipe, but then there's one thing they say, we can't tell y'all what's in this right here, but tell us, what is the recipe for a rebuild?
You know, vision. I think God has always blessed me with vision. So when I look at something, I have been blessed with the capability of seeing what needs to be fixed. And patience. And I say patience in the sense of, like, if I had a theme, a word, and somebody taught me this a while ago, it would be plant. Because you can't plant the seeds and eat the apples tomorrow. It takes a while for it to grow. And wisdom removes frustration, so you know the timing of things. You know what you should be pushing for. You know what you should wait a little bit longer. You know what you should be encouraging. You know what needs a little bit more water, you know, a little bit more sunlight. You know what's missing. You know, sometimes we compensate the wrong things because of our ego or feel time pressure or, you know, pride. The biggest thing I've done in my life is remove myself from embarrassment. You know, if you ever come to a game, you're going to see me with my heels on. And I'm like, what if you fall? I said, well, hell, Beyonce do this all the time. If I fall, I'm going to get up.
That's right. I'm going to keep on moving.
Simple. Like, it's not, you know, I did not die.
That's right.
So you remove yourself from that embarrassment. You remove all of those pressures that put you in a place where you feel like I have to be perfect, and then you will thrive. And that's the same thing that I teach people. Like, it's mission over emotion. We're not going to focus on what everybody else is feeling or thinking. We're going to always prescribe to the mission. And as long as you have the vision and you set it out from the jump, you don't get swayed. Time, bosses, people, media, press, nothing sways you because you understand your vision. You know, that's what good prayer life do too.
Hey, no, I like it. I love it. I love it. Coach, so you're a fighter. I read these words and I actually wrote them down and I keep them on my desk over here. Illuminate your potential. Encourage to be the best you can be. Is that kind of your mantra? Is that what you live by?
Yeah, it was for a few years. Last year, I changed to expand your capacity. But illuminate your potential was something that I'm like, okay, we need to figure out. We all, like, try to tell this quick story. I was talking to an older gentleman a long time ago when I was very young. And he said, when you get to heaven, you don't want God to look back and he show you exactly who you could have been, and you can't even recognize that person. And you can't even recognize that person. Right. So that's what, like, I'm trying to get as close as possible to the version of when he said, put this, and that in you. Man, okay, like, I want to look, he's like, man, listen, I should have gave you more. I should have given you more. That's what I want to be more of the thing of what happens. And so that's how I approach everything. You know, so I handle that with the detail and the care when I'm coaching, when I'm doing, like, when I'm training. That's my mentality, to figure out how I could figure what's inside of you and make it better, illuminate it. You know, now, originally when I was at Illinois, it's so funny because I'm a hashtag person. I was at Illinois, so illuminate with the ILL became the thing. When I was at Marquette, it was leave your mark, MARQ. So it follows me as I go. And then, you know, after you start changing so much, like, wait a minute, because I keep blessing all these people with these hashtags and they're not mine, and I ain't making coins off of them.
Yeah, for real. Because I can hashtag illuminate your potential like 6 times already.
So now it's expand your capacity. You know, just trying to figure out how you, with whatever is in you, because when I first got the vision from God, he was basically saying, you know, like, you have, you know, material. You can have, like, metal, and then you can have, like, rubber. Well, obviously metal is valued with way more property value than obviously rubber, but if you look around, you're always going to see more rubber because it can expand and it can mold and it can shape into different usage. So it's about how you can be used. That's a seminar guide is supposed to be like. It's supposed to be built on how you could be used. So instead of trying to be popular and valuable, sometimes we just need to worry about how we can expand, how we can grow, how we can shift, how we can mold. And my mom, before she passed, she always used to tell me, you can't die with more love left to give. You know what I mean? Like we try to hold on to it because right, we don't want to like be hurt. We don't want to, but it's like, I got more. Take it. Let me dry. It's gonna be more. It's gonna be my God. It's all right. You needed that love. You take it. It's fine. And so it's just about, I've spent the last couple of years just trying to expand myself, just letting people, whoever, or a little low, plug into my energy, plug into my resource and growth. Expand your capacity.
Hey, I got a new one though. I want you to think about it. Just
maybe
it's on 2023 since you at A&M, right?
A&M.
I am with the
A&M. Yeah.
I am great.
I am great. I like that.
But just gotta have an A&M big. You know what I'm saying?
Big. I am great. Yeah.
Just shoot me $20 or something later when it blow up. Now normally we keep this thing to strictly basketball, but I don't know how you're doing it. I don't know how you're not just Division I, Power 5. You like in the SEC. You probably one of the toughest divisions out there. You in Texas, so you got Baylor down the road. You got LSU down the road. You competing against the best. You got legacies like Tennessee in the same conference.
Yeah.
But I gotta talk about a little bit something off the court that I found so impressive about you. We got to talk about them babies. You are a proud mama. Yeah. You are a proud mother. Tell SLT Nation about them two little ones.
So I have two kids, Dia Dior and Diari Amir. And Dia stands for Warrior Queen. Africa, she's named after African Warrior Queen. And Dior stands for Flawless and Pure. And Diari stands for Get the God. And Amir stands for Prince. So I wanted them to be born with power and purpose. And so I make sure I speak life into them every day. Those are that's my job. Like I get to coach. Like this is like a hobby. Being a mother is my job. That's what I do. I've been gifted with the purpose to raise two amazing kids. Everybody's kid is smart. Everybody's kid is special, but mine is special. So I'm blessed to have. So they keep me going. Oh man, they keep me going every day. But it's so fun to watch them grow. I was just looking on the plane when we were flying over here. We play South Carolina tomorrow. I was looking at some of their former pictures and just watching how they've grown in just this capacity. And like Dia, she just has a gift to absorb knowledge. Like she just wants to learn. And she looked at me and she said, "School, mommy, I want to go to school." I said, "Oh, okay, I gotta get you in school. I gotta get she's 3. She just turned 3 in December. So I'm excited. I'm excited to be a mother because, I feel like basketball has given me so many opportunities to learn about motherhood because I've been nourishing people my whole life. So it's so fun to kind of have your own, but I got daughters and goddaughters. I mean, galore.
You got 2 new brothers too. You got two new brothers, 2 older brothers now.
But that's important that you say that too, because that's kind of like, my mom passed when I was 29 from breast cancer. And it was really, really hard on me. It took a while for me to get back to who I was. And I just remember her talking about love. And I remember that love is the legacy. So I try to love because I know if I'm not here one day, the legacy of love that I've left, it's always going to pour back into them. You know what I mean? Like you can't take anything with you. You can't even leave anything for real, but love. Because love can't be it's energy. It can't be destroyed. So that's your true legacy. That's what, as much as you can touch, with people is your love. And so that's important to say because they gonna be so blessed with the mountain, the village around them. Like they gonna forever be blessed.
10 years, I hope they look at this episode and be like, "You was talking about us, mama."
Yeah. This is the day they met.
Yeah.
All right, Coach. So speaking of love, this is the part of the show where I get in your business, okay?
Okay.
So I know you're a hooper. You've seen the movie Love and Basketball, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So on SLT today, on our episode of Love and Basketball, you're Monica Wright.
Okay.
Is there someone currently that has played you for your heart and won?
Jesus. No, I'm teasing. I do have a fiance. I have a fiance who is my father, the father of my two kids, in D Holland. So, he's been amazing. Like, honestly, he's kind of followed me in this path. We met when I was in Milwaukee. So he's been a blessing because he makes my life doable. And that's even a real word. He makes it easy for me to travel and go and be invested, and and knowing that my kids are safe. He needs to watch them. We kind of shift back and forth with responsibilities. So he's been great with that. He's been a blessing to me, and he's just great. He's a great father. So that's kind of a blessing that it kind of worked out, because I don't even think we really were supposed to meet. So it just kind of all worked out. Yeah.
Well, sorry, fellas. I thought I was gonna, have somebody for y'all. Well,
yeah.
like I said, BJ, I think it's time, man.
Coach Skeete, it is that time for the championship rounds. Have you ever played a game called Would You Rather?
No.
All right, well, the rules are very simple. Kevin and I are turning on each other. We going tit for tat like brothers do. In a very competitive arena, we both will position an option to you. We'll present something to you, okay? You select an option. Whichever host you select, that host will gain a point. The first host to get 2 points, or the best out of 3 in true championship round fashion, will win this episode's game. And for those of you who are keeping up with us out there, this is episode 12, and Kevin is up 8-4. Am I saying that correct, Kevin?
Man,
I'll take 8-4. Yeah, that's great.
I think I'm. No, I got 5. I got 5. It's 8. It's 7-5 because you said mine was an asterisk. It did because he said I had an asterisk on mine.
Oh man.
He said I had an asterisk.
Yes. I'll tell you about it later, Coach.
Now y'all go watch the last episode. Go watch episode 11, and I want y'all to be the judge and tell me what y'all
I gotta
thought about
watch
that.
this now.
All right, Coach. Here we go.
Okay,
I am the defending champ, so I'm the leader.
You can't really call yourself a champ if you're down, but go ahead.
I know. Semantics. All right, Coach. Here we go. Would you rather win 5 straight SEC titles in a row, knowing that you're going to the tournament with a high seed, or
make it to the national championship game without knowing if you will win or lose, but you are guaranteed? No, go ahead.
It's the national championship game. I want to play on the highest level, the best of the best, compete at the top. I don't even care what the deal is, the situation is. I want to play the national championship game.
Coach, I don't know how. That's my option. That's the one I created.
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm going to win a national championship. You'll come back one day and replay this, that I said it, and the first time I said it out loud, because winners win. Competitors compete. I will win a national championship. But go ahead.
It is. I already know you're going to win it. Coach, off stage, we're going to talk, Coach, about some rigging going on in here tonight. All right, Kevin, it's your turn.
Kevin, who won that one?
Kev got the point.
Yeah.
You won.
Kevin got the point. I'm not giving him a sound effect.
All right, Coach. Would you rather coach a player that became a coach in the NBA, or
coach a player that became a coaching legend and wins a ring?
Coaching legend. I mean, as much as you could affect people, and grow, I don't know if I would care too much of which one, as long as they were maxing out their potential. So I'll say, if they were able to give back and go as further, because you could go. I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't really care. I would say as a servant, maybe going to coaching, because that happens more likely than the NBA. So I'll go with that one. But either one of them would be
the
great.
NBA, or wait, which one? Coaching?
No, I would say going to coaching.
Well, one of your players with A&M can be the next coach in the NBA. So wait a minute,
Kev, who got the point?
I think you got the point, but I'm trying to do like you did from the last show.
Well,
it's too late.
You can't. I agree with that, because either one of them. Because I don't really think that it matters where they coach, as long as they were influenced.
Mine, they gonna win a ring, so they winning a ring.
For mine, they gonna make history and be the first female coach in the NBA.
Well, you mean head coach?
Yes, head coach.
We got people going. We got people
head coach. All right, so round 3, B, let's go.
All right, round 3 for all of the marbles. Coach, Would you rather go into the past and have the opportunity to meet your ancestors, or
go into the future and meet your great-great-grandchildren?
Oh, I need to talk to the ancestors. I gotta talk to the ancestors. I gotta talk to the ancestors.
Yeah.
Because I need that. I need that. And listen, where did it go wrong?
You can't say.
I gotta come back with the juice. I gotta come back with the juice.
Coach, your melanin popping, so you can't hang out there too long now.
You
know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Too long, but listen, man, I would have been no. Gotta figure out what happened. I want to go all the way to the beginning.
I know,
like,
right?
What up, Eve? Hold on, Eve. Hold on.
Yes.
Don't put it down. Put it down. Okay.
No.
All right, Coach. So the title of the show is You Got Next. We already know we got a championship somewhere in this future for you, but what does the future hold for Coach Skeete?
Man, I just hope I continue to, but one, be a great mother. I just want to grow to be a mother like my mother was, and I want to continue to, encourage and affect lives in a positive manner and push people to be the greatest version of themselves. I want to always be able to find energy and be on a platform that I can continue to promote that. So, greatness.
Now, I hate to do this to you because listen, to Aggies, we know she's loyal. She ain't going nowhere. But do you want to coach in the WNBA? Do you want to coach at the highest levels? Maybe even be an NBA female coach? I mean,
I don't put those type of labels on me. I want to coach at the highest level. I want to win as much as I can win, but I actually enjoy being this bridge in between the age of when the kids are getting right into adulthood, so that, we're not just as women focusing only on basketball, because at some point the ball will stop bouncing. And when it does, you want to have some substance. You don't want to look around and the only thing that you built around you is people who are snakes and grabbers and kneaders and, like leeches. You want substance. You want to be a good person. And if I can continue to do that, I'll continue to inspire that. But I'll coach anything. Like, I don't care as long as people want to win. Like, I just want to coach a competitor. I don't get
you in this thing to coach,
right, man. I'll probably be coaching church league as a senior citizen. Like, I'm just a competitor.
All right, Coach. So besides Instagram and Twitter, where can people find you on social media?
Instagram, Twitter. That's basically it. I've been a little distant on social media just because of the kids and stuff, but I'm usually always on there throwing some motivation and some inspiration. I have my little morning coffee talks that I give people all the time. I'd be like, check ball, so that everybody know how to keep pumped up. So whenever I'm walking or running or whatever I'm doing in the house and I get motivated, if you ever feeling down, there's usually some type of motivational story on my timeline, especially on Instagram. That's where I'm at the most, and I'm just trying to uplift people and keep people going, helping them expand their capacity.
All right, and do you have any shout outs you want to give?
I want to shout out every girl that's in the gym right now, and not just saying ball is life, but actually doing the work. You have to also remember that doing the work doesn't mean you're going to go in the gym and practice and then come back and score 30 points. Like, your job may be to set a great screen. Your job may be to be the best rebounder. There's so many different ways and avenues that you can compete. Find that area to be great at. And remember that greatness isn't parallel. If you're looking to the left or right of you to compare your greatness, you'll never find it. Greatness comes from wherever you believe your power source is, whether that's God, Yahweh, or whatever you believe. Greatness comes from your power source. So it's a vertical pull. So always just be looking inside yourself into your power source to find your greatest version and keep pushing yourself. Like, trial and tribulation will come. Sometimes you got to fight through things to be great. And what's the point of being great if there's no struggle? Keep inspiring, keep pushing, keep going.
Now, B. Jones, I don't know how I go after that, but I'm
committing to Texas A&M. I just want to make that formal announcement right here on the air.
The whole city with you, if you know what I mean.
All right, Coach. So this is a part of the show where you get a chance to call out the next person who should be on our show. Tell them I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story, and I want you to do the same. With that said, Coach, who are you nominating?
I am nominating Yolette P. McEwen. Like, I think she's the head coach at Ole Miss, and she is doing a phenomenal job transitioning that program and making it hers. She would be great because she's up now.
All right. Well, Coach McEwen, you're on the clock. We will be reaching out to you, but Coach Skeete, oh my goodness, you are amazing. You are super sharp, awesome. Sis. You are the truth. I'm rocking with you. I'm about to get offline and just run slap through a brick wall because you got me so amped up. I already know you got next is going to be the best thing.
Listen, I'm going to tell you, I tell people all the time, we're not committing suicide. You don't got to run through the wall. Just run through the line.
Hey, there it is. I'm running through the line right now. Hey, tell me what to do because B. Jones is locked in.
Hey, you must be motivated because you committing to running.
I'm trying to tell you. Hey, and I don't want no parts of that.
All right.
I got you. That was a low blow. All right. Hey, Coach Skeete, we love you. Hey, man, we love you for real. You got next, Coach. Hey, Sports Life Talk Nation, if that didn't move you, if you didn't get something out of that, I don't know what's going to move you, but listen, share this episode because it's dimes all through. It's gems that people need to hear this message. They need to find out what's going on, what's brewing down there in College Station with this amazing coach. Let's keep the mission going. Let's stay on point with this. And listen, I told y'all there was a contest coming. Here's your opportunity to earn. We're giving two people who support us, $100 gift cards. It's coming straight out of our pockets. And what we need you to do is real simple. You need to like this episode. You need to subscribe. You need to share this with 2 people. And in the comments, leave YEET. That's Yeet. That lets me know that you're entering your name in the contest. And that on January the 31st, live on air, Kevin and I will draw 2 names. So, hey, there's an opportunity to get a little bit of our money.
Stand up.
It ain't a lot, but hey, you can do some nice stuff with $100. So, hey, come get this money. Come get this bread. And if you want to just get some free, if you want to get the maroon t-shirt and dress like the crew, go to our IG page, @SportsLifeTalk, tag in 5 people to any post, and that'll let us know and slide in our DM and say, hey, I just shared it. We're going to shoot you a t-shirt. This is the season we are giving back. Now. We giving back. Hey, do it, Coach. Do it, Coach.
I'm doing that right now.
We were already going to give you a t-shirt.
Well, I'm still going to do it. I'm going to still do it. Just so I can say I
there it is. Hey, we appreciate that. So listen, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification because Kevin and I, we do stream live Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. It is a no-holds-barred show. We talk love, life, sports, fashion, sneakers, pop culture, television, it don't matter. We just have a fun time. So come hang out with us, come engage with us, become part of the family. We don't have fans around here in Sports Life Talk. We have family members, all right? So come join the tribe. Kev, I got that dub. I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer.
You know,
you gotta remove the accent.
No. Go watch that last episode and you'll see why.
You'll see why, okay.
What you want to finish us out with, Kev?
Coach, thank you for rocking with us. I know it took us a minute, but it finally happened. You were amazing. Like B. Jones said earlier, you got brothers here in Dallas, so whenever you need something, if it's financial, hit up B. Jones. If it's anything else, both of us got you. And also, B. Jones, before we leave, shout out to one of the biggest Aggie fans who actually attended there, Mr. Hugh Ellis, his wife, I work with his daughters at the middle school I'm at.
Oh, awesome.
They paid for us.
Hey, all expenses.
To an A&M game. That was my first college experience.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know y'all hated Texas so much.
Yes.
Hey,
but the way that they treated us,
Coach, a complete stranger. They looked at me. They said, "Hey, let's lock in." He grabbed my arm. I just grabbed arm. I just looked at Kev. Kev was like, "Just do what they do, B."
Oh man, it's nothing like
and they treated us like we were really one of theirs. So hey,
we was Aggies for the day. We was an Aggie for the day.
Gator and Tiger fans. My second home
is Aggieland.
It's Aggieland.
Look at that.
Hey,
that's awesome.
Thank you so much for joining the show. Sports Life Talk Nation. We love y'all. Keep rocking with us. Buckle up. 2022 is going to continue to be crazy. We got more stuff coming y'all way. Listen, stay safe. Be blessed. hey, together we are better. So love one another. And hey, keep dreaming big, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
See, what's crazy is I knew you had next, because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like, in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next, just a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this. Yeah. Sports Life, talking this.